Imagine this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, and a good-looking guy with a calm smile asks you for help. He's polite, well-spoken, even a little charming. You think, he seems nice. What could go wrong? Now pause. What if I told you that this exact situation led hundreds of people straight into the mind of one of the most terrifying killers in history? Yes. Today we're talking about Ted Bundy, the man who proved that monsters don't always look like monsters. When we hear the word killer, most of us imagine someone scary, angry, maybe with wild eyes and a dark hoodie. Ted Bundy destroyed that image completely. He looked like the kind of guy your parents would trust, your friends would admire, and your neighbor would invite in for tea. And that's exactly why he was so dangerous. Ted Bundy was born in 1946 in the United States. On the surface, his life looked normal. He was intelligent, studied law, volunteered for political campaigns, and even worked on a suicide hotline. I mean, come on. If there was an award for most unlikely serial killer, he'd win it easily. People often said, Ted is such a nice guy. Turns out that sentence aged very badly. Behind that charming smile was a deeply disturbed mind. Bundy didn't just want to hurt people, he wanted control. He enjoyed manipulating others, especially women, using sympathy as his favorite weapon. He would fake injuries, pretend his arm was broken, or act helpless. And because humans are naturally kind, many people tried to help him. Real-life lesson number 1. Never underestimate the power of fake politeness. Bundy's crimes mostly targeted young women. He would approach them in public places, campuses, parks, streets, places that felt safe. He didn't force people right away. He convinced them. And that's what makes his story so chilling. There were no screams, no dramatic chase scenes like in movies, just quiet conversations that ended in tragedy. Here's the scary part. Many survivors later said he didn't feel dangerous at all. That sentence alone should give you goosebumps. As Bundy's crimes continued, police struggled to catch him. Why? Because he didn't fit the stereotype. Witnesses described him as handsome, intelligent, polite. Some even defended him after his arrest, saying things like, he couldn't do this, he's too nice. At one point, Bundy even represented himself in court. Yes, the serial killer played his own lawyer. Imagine being that confident, or that delusional. He smiled, joked, and charmed the courtroom like it was a stage. Some people watching even developed crushes on him. That's not a joke. It actually happened. This brings us to a very uncomfortable question. Why are people attracted to dangerous charm? The truth is, humans often confuse confidence with goodness. If someone speaks well, dresses nicely, and smiles at the right time, we automatically trust them. Bundy knew this. He studied people like a manual. He knew exactly which buttons to press. Think about it like this. If a stranger offers you candy, you'd say no. But if a well-dressed, friendly person says, "Hey, can you help me for a second?" Your brain goes, "Sure, why not?" Bundy lived inside that why not. Eventually, Ted Bundy was caught, convicted, and sentenced to death. Before his execution in 1989, he finally admitted to many of his crimes. Even then, he tried to control the narrative, shifting blame, making excuses, and pretending to be misunderstood. But here's the thing, no amount of charm can erase the truth. Ted Bundy wasn't a mysterious genius or a misunderstood bad boy. He was a criminal who used intelligence and looks as tools. His story isn't fascinating because he was special. It's terrifying because he was ordinary. And that's the real horror. The lesson here isn't be scared of everyone. It's be aware. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, even slightly, listen to that feeling. Politeness is not proof of goodness. Smiles can lie. Words can manipulate. Because sometimes the most dangerous monsters don't hide in the dark. They smile right at you in the daylight. So next time someone says, "He seems like such a nice guy," remember Ted Bundy. Nice isn't always safe. And that is the story of the charming monster.